Hey everyone. Sorry I'm a little bit sick this week, but the topic this week for the video is would we rather be out as trans or live as stealth? And I'm very much out as trans. I really don't mind talking about my identity with people as long as you're respectful with me and you're open to respecting my pronouns, not calling me by my birth name, actually listening to me, then I'll have a discourse with you, and I will have a discussion with you, and I really don't mind doing that. I don't mind explaining to people. Um, I don't mind when I'm in an LGBTQ space and like I'm the only out trans person. I don't mind talking with other people about it as well. Um, and I don't mind being a source of support for people who are struggling with gender identity issues, and are struggling with the fact that they're coming to terms with the fact that they're not binary. Um, I'm very proud to be non-binary, and I'm very proud to occupy the space in between gender neutral and male. That being said, I understand that some people don't feel the same way as me. Um, which is why, like, if I could give any advice to somebody who doesn't feel the same way that I do about being out as trans or being open about their identity and just wanting people to take them as they are and not necessarily putting a label onto anything or whatever, that's fine. It's your right not to want to be an educator. Not all of us feel comfortable having to defend our identity and having to explain things and having to be put on the spot like that. And that's perfectly fine. Um, and it's perfectly okay that if you're in a situation where like somebody overhears a conversation that you're having or somebody approaches you and asks you and they want you to be that like gateway into the trans community or into knowledge about trans identities, you really do have every right to say, that's not my job. And if you're really curious, go do the research. Um, that's perfectly fine too. You know, not everybody feels comfortable doing that. Um, and just because I do doesn't mean that other people will as well. But yeah, that's how I identify, and that's how I kind of deal with it. Um, is just being myself. You know, I'm a very I'm a very talkative person. If you start a conversation with me, you'll probably regret it. Because I like to talk and I like getting to know people, and part of me identifying as trans is that I really do feel like that is very, very intrinsic to my being. So if you do start a conversation with me, it's probably going to come up. um, but yeah, um, that's my view on living as stealth as opposed to being out with a trans identity. Tune in next week for my next video.